Brand new hero, Farael, the Arcane Mage, and we get some lore. Very interestingly enough, he is part of Mel's team. It is kind of interesting. In this video, we're going over the patch notes of the game kinggodcastle 4.8.2. Brand new hero. It is the third update of this season, which is interesting because I was not expecting a new hero, boys, because last week, and usually the update goes where if the second week is a big update, the next one they usually skip out on the new hero. But last week we got chapter 11 and now we get a new hero, so that is very exciting. And let's just check this guy out, man. This Link Zelda type hero, what is going on? He is interesting. Arcane Mage. Now we get some lore, guys. Farael used to cause worries among the elves as he could not wield his mana properly despite his overflowing motivation. One day he ran into Mel and her party, who had happened to visit the elven kingdom. Determined to prove his worth, he departed from the eternal forest with them. Now this is, I don't know if it's just me. I mean, I love the lore. I want more lore in kinggodcastle, the better. They have alluded in the past that they are in the process of world building in kinggodcastle, so in the future there may be a full-blown story mode, a lot more lore and things like that, because one of the things that we've always been wanting for years is like world building, and let us give me like a map of this world that we live in, west region, north region, you know, monsters in the north, now we're in the west, and Mel comes from the south and things like that. And I love this. And if is it just me, or this this description, usually it's kind of like it's like a hit or miss, you know, but for some reason this is structured a little different, a little more storytelling, right? And I love it. I freaking love it. And who is in Mel's party? I don't know. I'm not that tied into the lore, so you guys tell me who is in Mel's party, because whoever's in Mel's party has to be broken, right? And I have tried this hero out, and let's just look at this, man. I have tried him out a little bit in Invasion, and I will tell you, he, as of the release of Farael, he is overtuned. He does some crazy damage, dude. And the effect might not, you know, honestly speaking, I understand it's like Arcane. I mean, I guess it fits the Arcane theme. I wish the explosions was like a little bigger, you know, a little bigger, but I get that it's like Arcane, and then they don't really want to make it look too much like Hela. Now I will tell you, unfortunately, as of his release, in my opinion, he completely replaces Hela. There is no reason to use Hela. I'm sorry, Hela fans. I know. I said it. There is literally no reason to use Hela. He is what he feels like is a hero that was designed for chapter season 2 in mind. Like, this guy is a season 2 invasion type of hero, man. And I'm telling you, the heroes that are, in my opinion, my take is that in the future, the newest heroes are gonna be so much different, and their stats are gonna be crazy. Because they have to withstand whatever they're preparing for season 2 invasion, right? Or whatever direction that they're taking kinggodcastle. So that is that. Let's go up here real quick. So he's West and Brave. His ability, so he casts arcane spell towards a target, and his kit is pretty straightforward. Like, there's not crazy stuff happening, right? So he pretty much auto attacks. He has a pretty high mana cost. I believe it is 100. And then when he casts, it will trigger a certain amount of times based on his tier, right? And then when the target is killed, the remaining arcane spells that you could not cast will automatically cast to a nearby enemy, which is great because that is quality of life. Now, in the past, what would happen, in my opinion, is that this right here, when target is killed, the remaining arcane spell cast to like this would not even exist, right? And now the quality of life actually is embedded into his kit. I'm just kind of, you know, like, just based on the past heroes, like this stuff right here would probably not be there until later when they buff the hero, right? So he is pretty cool. Now the quote unquote unique factor is this one random direction among the 4 direction type thing. Do you see, like, when he casts the spell, it even can go diagonal, right? Diagonal AoE, which is unique in itself, and it it does look pretty cool. Now, my only thing, like I said, is that his spell effect, it doesn't feel impactful, but it does feel arcane, right? Like they're trying to make it feel like more arcane-y feel. So I mean, I feel that, but my only gripe right now is that his spell effect itself doesn't feel impactful for the amount of damage he freaking nukes you with. Now, of course, they don't show the freaking potential abilities in the freaking please, awesome piece, please, if you are watching my video, please can I suggest to you to include the level 4 and level 8 potential abilities in the release patch notes for the new hero, so I don't have to go in game. So let's go and get in game real quick so I can show you guys. All right, we have Farael in here. He is maxed out level, and look at his base spell power, guys, 413. It is, I'm pretty sure he had currently of his release, he has the highest base spell power of the entire cast. And I have done chapter 11 with him, and he destroys. He's so over 2, dude. It's freaking crazy. So this is his ability. It's 100 mana. Priya is 120, so he has a pretty hefty mana, but if you pair this guy with like Zedong or do Mage Altar, he's wrecking fools, dude. Like, it's crazy. So level 4, level 8 potential abilities is, so it's pretty straightforward. There's nothing crazy, okay? So level 4 is that he casts more arcane spells, right? And that's pretty much it. So max 2 stacks. Level 8 is the remaining arcane spell when an enemy is killed, it plus more damage, right? So whenever it bleeds over, it does a bit more damage, which is nice. So it isn't going to be game breaking, like, you know, for example, In Wrath. When In Wrath was released, knowing the level 4 and level 8 potential abilities, it's freaking night and day. Okay, so please, awesome piece, include the potentials in the patch notes, please. All right, and then we have the Awaken ability. Undulating mana generates protection equal to 30% of spell power whenever he casts his spell. So this is an effect that is not new anymore. It is pretty much like pretty standard now. We're pretty used to this, but like, it is nice to see that he has a survivability effect in his kit, and it helps him survive. And whenever you can, you know, like I always say, if you dish out a bunch of damage while being able to survive, and this guy in particular, and I have to note that this guy is range 6. He has Aramis range. Why does he have range like Aramis? It is freaking insane. And I'm telling you, he renders Hela useless. There's zero reason to use Hela. Like, this guy in every way destroys Hela in all categories. So I don't freaking know, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm sorry, Hela fans, bro. And this guy can do invasion chapter 11, boys. Chapter 2-1, you know, and I have tried him, and well, you know what, look out for that video. And then this is his limited skin. So limited skins are not reran. Limited skins are only available when a new hero is released. So when Herang was released, there was a limited skin. You cannot get that anymore, right? So if you want this, you better get it now while Farael is new. Pretty cool. It's pretty samey to his base design, to be honest. I think it's because the color scheme is pretty samey. Like, it's just yeah, I wish the color scheme was a little different, man, or make his staff look cooler. Why does he have a little dinky staff, dude? I mean, come on, bro. I mean, I guess it's an apprentice mage, so I guess okay, battle pass skin, I get it. Okay, like, he's not an apprentice mage anymore. He's like a full-on sorcerer. Okay, I see potential for battle pass skins. I get it. Okay, I see you, awesome piece. I see you. Nothing else changes in his effects, I believe, but I do like this skin more than, I don't know if I like this skin more. I mean, I kind of like the whole, you know, Link look with the shattery broken down cape. I don't know. I like both of them. And then new event skin, Kathy the Century Chief. More Karini based type skins, pretty cool, you know, but my favorite is still her battle pass. This is the Scroll Blessing, if you care about that. Bug changes, Try Battlefield. This was very annoying when you get like Mage Altar and it doesn't apply to like your Taisons on your bench or your Heirangs, and you have to sell them to reset it or something like that. That was very annoying. They fixed that apparently. And then there are some boss monsters that, you know, they have static health bars and you can't see it going down. They fixed that, which is great. And then they forgot to add this very important reflect 20% damage taken from the chapter 11 boss. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this character? Have you been playing him? I will be doing a chapter 11 run video here soon. Check out for that one. As always, thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it. I'll see you next one, boys. Later.